guys, I'm Aveline and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are building a tiny house because yesterday I was quite busy all day. I was hanging out with a friend. So when I came home in the evening, actually I lost my key, or I have this key, this magnet thing, whatever, to open the outer door, and then I have an actual key to open the door to my apartment. Somehow I dropped the outer key thing, whatever. So I had to go all the way to my mom's apartment to pick up the extra one to then walk back to my apartment, which is in town or in the city. And then I learned that I could have basically used my inner door key on the outer door and just gotten in anyways. I don't really know. I was stupid, but anyways, I wasn't actually home until like 7 or something, so I had no time to build anything bigger, so that's why I decided to sit down and build this. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. We're building this tiny house. It is inspired by the challenge called Big Sister Challenge, where basically it's about like the overall, I don't really know all the specific rules, but the overall like theme of that challenge is that you're playing as a teen who's run away from home with their kid sibling, or maybe they've lost their parents or something, but you have to play as a teen who then has to take care of their kid sibling. It could be a boy or a girl or whatever. And yeah, that is basically what the overall like theme of that challenge is. Like I said, I'm not really sure on all the small specifics, and I know there is a budget limit to that challenge. I think you have to start out with 6,000 simoleons or something, and then you still have to build like a proper house with a kitchen and a bathroom, and there has to be 2 different rooms for both the teen and then also the kid, and it's very restrictive, and how do you do that with 6,000 simoleons? I don't really know. So I decided to just ignore that rule. The house is just inspired by the challenge. It definitely does not follow the rules at all, except from the fact that it's for a teen and a kid, of course. So yeah, and for this one, I actually also decided that I wanted them to have a cat. Now, I did remember to put in a litter box in the video, but I forgot everything about a food bowl and also toys for the cat, but that is done or it is a part of the uploaded version on the gallery, so you can also just delete those 3 items if you don't want your household to have a cat, of course. And I believe that if you take out the litter box, it should be possible to also have a dog, actually. I mean, the dog doesn't need the litter box, so why would you have it? I suppose you would also have a dog with a cat, even though you're playing as a teen, you don't really have a lot of income, so I'm not really sure how much pets actually cost to take care of in the game, but I'm not going to tell you guys how to play your game, but I would definitely keep that in mind. Like, maybe don't get too many pets if they actually cost a lot to take care of in the game, because that would kind of suck. Plus, you don't have a lot of income as a teen, because you can't really get a full-time job. You can only get part-time jobs. I don't actually know if they're supposed to go to school or what, but I think maybe they're not supposed to go to school. I don't really remember those specifics, like that part of the rules. I'm not really sure. But I know that you won't have a lot of income, you won't have a lot of funds, so just keep that in mind. I do realize that this house is probably going to cost a fair amount in bills, but it is possible to get a mod that'll reduce that amount. So if you play with mods, that should be, or that is something that you can do to make it a little bit easier if you want to play the challenge in this house. So yeah, and also color scheme wise, this was a lot of fun, to be honest, because I love to do these kind of occasional builds where I just go crazy with pastels. So basically light blue and pink, maybe some salmon color in there, maybe some lighter yellows or something. They're so fun to do for me. So I was just, yeah, yesterday I was really in the mood to go for that sort of vibe for this house. So I decided to go full out. It's very pink, like definitely very pink. Also on the exterior later on, I decided to go for, I think, the base game wood siding or whatever you call that. That is like a nice soft pink. So it's just it's a very cutesy kind of house, but I hope you guys like it. So I will be doing one more build before I start uploading videos with university. So I don't really know if I can say when the embargo is for me, but I do know that the Sims camp goers had their embargo today. So there's a lot of university videos up on YouTube right now, just not on my channel, not yet, but it'll come. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that though, but I will be doing one more build before then. So let me know if you got any ideas, if there's anything you want to see before we go absolutely crazy with university here on the channel. I'm so freaking excited for that, by the way. Like, I have so many ideas written down in my notebook. I am just so ready to get started and just go crazy with it. So, but yeah, definitely let me know if there's anything else you want to see before university hits my channel, and yeah, leave a comment in the comment section down below. So of course, because we are building a tiny house, I still wanted to spend a lot of time on the interior actually, because I feel like often when I end up building or decorating smaller apartments or tiny houses, I suddenly have a lot of extra time, because with bigger houses you kind of have to constantly think, okay, this has to fit into one video, so the video preferably wouldn't be longer than 30 minutes, so you kind of have to rush through it sometimes, at least when it comes to cluttering and also just decor on the walls and stuff. You just kind of have to keep in mind that the video can only be a certain length. So with tiny houses and smaller apartments, you don't really have the same issue because there's a lot less space you have to decorate, so you can just add a little bit of, or spend a little bit more time on the space that you do have to decorate. So I went just a little bit crazy with the clutter and also wall decor and all that kind of stuff. I was having a lot of fun with this house. I just wanted it to look kind of not necessarily childish, but very playful, very young, very fresh, and just cutesy as well. I've used a lot of wall decor, like a lot. I've especially used a fair amount of the stuff that we got with seasons, so I don't really know what they're called, like garlands or something. I suddenly feel like decorating or building a Christmas house for some reason, even though we're not even halfway through November. And it's kind of worrying me a little bit. Like, it gets dark outside at 4 p.m. now, and I hate it. I only get to see the sun for a couple of hours. I'm not okay with it. Actually, I don't really get to see the sun because it's constantly hidden behind clouds. But it gets darker and darker quicker or earlier in the day, and I just need a little bit more sunlight. So I feel like we're getting pretty close to winter, and that's probably why I want to decorate something for Christmas. So also I'm really excited because we're actually celebrating Christmas in my apartment this year, and I don't even remember the last time I celebrated Christmas where I live. I don't, like, honestly, I don't remember, so it must have been 10 years ago or something, so that's gonna be a lot of fun too. I'm really excited for that, but okay, sorry, I've been thinking about it a lot today, so I just had to share it. But anyways, we're done with the interior. As you saw, both the bedrooms were very small, but it is a tiny house. I wanted to keep the house as small as I possibly could. So the 2 bedrooms just had to be that size. That's just how it is. They don't have a dresser anywhere, but they do both have mirrors. So you can do the same thing in mirrors as you can with dressers. You just can't open them and look at the clothes, I suppose. Or if you have a walk-in closet, you can walk into it and try on clothes and stuff. I don't think you can try on outfits in the mirror, but actually, honestly, I'm not fully sure. I just know you can change outfits and change your sim through, or change your sim's appearance through the mirror anyways, so they kind of do the same. You don't have to have a dresser in the game. It's just, you know, makes it look a little bit more realistic. But I did plant some, or place, not plant, I did place some cabinets in the teens room, so it does look like they have a little bit of storage space in there. Maybe they possibly, you know, store clothes in those cabinets or something like that. So I just wanted there to be a little bit extra storage space because I didn't put in a dresser, so it doesn't, the cabinets don't work like dressers do in the game, but we can sort of pretend like they store clothes in them. So hopefully you guys get what I mean with that. But anyways, moving on to the exterior, I put a lot of decor on this house as well. I really wanted to just make it so cute, so I ended up putting a lot of flowers on it. Like, they have both the wreaths, is that what you call them? Wreaths, I think. And they also have hanging plant pots. They have a lot of flower boxes. I also used some fairy lights on this little side patio here, and also the light rope from the toddler stuff pack, or as I would prefer to call it, the tiny human stuff pack, because that just sounds a lot cuter. But anyways, so I use that light rope all the time, like all the freaking time. I love that light rope. It's just, I wish I wish I had a light robe like that in real life. I would hang it in my office, so I'd constantly be sitting under a light robe. That would be the cutest. I could possibly make that happen, to be honest. Like, I possibly could. I just don't take the time to. But anyways, it's a really cute light robe. I use it all the time, is my point. So yeah, I think I cut out just a little bit of the landscaping because it was getting a little bit repetitive. I do use the same flowers around basically the entire house. So at the back of the build, there is landscaping. I just decided to cut it out, but don't worry, there is actually, like, I did focus on the back of the build too, but there's no garden. Well, there is a garden. There's no backyard. Let's put it like that. So I didn't really have a lot of space left on the lot either for that, but I did plant or place. Why do I keep saying plant? You don't plant things, you place things. Anyways, I don't know what that's about, but whatever. So I did place some plant boxes or plant pots next to, or right when you step down from the side patio, there's a couple of plant pots so that your teen can plant some things, get a little bit of extra income, or maybe plant some vegetables they can eat or something. I just figured it would kind of make sense with this challenge. It's a bit like the 100 baby challenge. You kind of have to make money in any way you can. So you could possibly also get an easel and put it next to the plant pots or something like that. You know, just make money any way you can. And I don't actually know when this challenge ends. Is it when the kid turns into a teen, or does it not have an ending? I don't really know. I feel like I should probably read up on these rules. Maybe it's a challenge that, maybe it turns out it's a challenge that I'd like to play with myself. I don't really know. So maybe I should start reading up on these different challenges that I'm doing builds for. That would possibly help a little bit, but for now, hopefully this is good enough for that challenge. So yeah. So I don't really know if I'm going to be doing any gameplay with University. Let me know if that's something you want to see here on the channel. I'll definitely think about it if it is of any interest to you guys. Otherwise, I may just wait a little bit and then, you know, start up my Disney Princess Legacy challenge again, because it's been a while. There was some moving that got in the way of that, and I've just had a bit of a hard time getting back into it because it's been such a long time since the last episode that I recorded. So I don't really know. Let me know if you want to see some University gameplay, and I will definitely consider doing something here on the channel. Otherwise, I will mainly be sticking to buildings or builds, or possibly a couple of Create a Sim videos or something. But I'm very curious to hear you guys out on that. If that's something you want to see, definitely let me know. Like, I need to know. So yeah. But anyways, that's about it for today. So I hope you guys like this house. If you did, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. As always, if you got any suggestions for anything you want to see here, especially with University, definitely let me know in the comment section too. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
One step forward and another back. I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so completed. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed and you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. You're smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Every moment is another chance. Loving you is all I wanted. I'm wide open for a love affair. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby,